So I'm gonna try to roast some garlic. So first we're gonna shell it. My friend actually gave me this garlic. It was very San Francisco. You know, honkies just be walking around giving you vegetables here. It's what happens. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna use it. Well, that took 7 minutes. I'm like, okay, that's enough. So I'm gonna do it in the air fryer. So this is our garlic. I put it in here so that the oil and the butter could just stay around and make us the goodness of the biscuit. So, for seasoning, we've got some rustic Italian sultry spice. We're going to be very Genoese. And actually, I think I'll bake a little of that goat cheese in here too. Eat a little, bake a little. I already have some onion and tomato cut, so I'm going to put them in there because why the hell not? This is just now turning into a cracker spread. Speaking of which, I might have a date this weekend. But we're going to put a layer of butter. First, a little drizzle of olive oil, then a layer of butter, then the vegetables. So let's get our butter, because it goes straight to your butter. It really does, right here. So we've put on the vegetables, and now let's add a little olive oil. Now let's see if I've just made a mess, or if this is a delicious appetizer. Okay, I'm going to give it 15 minutes at 370. Now we'll do 250. These are vegetables. So it's taking a lot longer to bake that garlic. So I've got it going for another 15 minutes at 350. But let's get to the housewives. Shit, I forgot. I only taped half of it. I gotta wait to do Beverly Hills tomorrow, so I guess we can do Atlanta. I'd rather look at Married to Medical, but let's get to Atlanta. So we open with Marlo's sob story, but you ain't poop, you ain't poop, you ain't poop, and it ain't in a groove. I will say Kenya had a good one when she says, oh, Marlo, you want to say you're so non-sexual, but you always talking about Candy's cooch. But we get to the break-in, and she says she couldn't say nothing because of the popo, but Kenya's still mad. I mean, you live next to Sheree, so yeah, they gonna rob you, Kenya. Because they don't want to get black lung from going in charades, but they know you got cameras and a gun. Oh, now Kenya gonna say Candy had a scare during the season. That was not a scare. That was a tired sissy. Drew had a scare. That wasn't a scare. That was Rent-A-Center coming for their shit. But now we're gonna talk about Marlo neglecting her nephews.
Marlo Amos said, I didn't take a class like most foster parents. I just came from abuse in the street.
So after Marlo Amos goes on and on, Andy says, thanks for opening up, and Kenya says, it's called damage control.
It's called Evil B.
I'm sorry, Marlo, that was damage control. That was good PR. You could have had a better explanation about the boys, but hold on, is my garlic done? All right, so I smashed some of the roasted garlic onto this cracker with a little goat cheese. Let's see how it is. Oh, I need an antacid now, but this is really good. I already know it's so good it's gonna be heartburn.
Marlo said, Kenya and me are so alike. Hurt people, that's why she can never uplift me. Marlo's got her edges coming in.
Girl, we do not care if Ralph played football or not. We just care about whose balls he was playing with in Tampa. Tell us that. Now we get to Kenya's package. So Dancing with the Stars is what got the stick out of her butt. Also, I think you knew you couldn't pick on Porsche anymore, so you had to come across nicer. Kenya, you still ain't divorced because you needed to talk about something this season. I don't think Mark cares. Kenya said she's been doing some group dating. Honey, you can't find one man without paying him. Now you're shelling out for a group? Sonia said, I was just letting you know you could bring a friend. You was being shady, heifer, but Kenya was rude to hang up, but she caught your crap. Now Sheree and Kenya lying about wanting to go to the iFit shoot. You just needed something to talk about. 'Cause a bunch of nothing's what your life about. You ain't got love. I hear they're saying there ain't good ratings. So what you doing? Sheree, what did you mean by telling Sanya she needed to handle Kenya?
Kenya is a strong girl, and sometimes you gotta stand up to her. I mean, so was St. Paul.
Sheree's phone goes off and Kenya grabs it saying, Martell, call her back. Stunt. I'm not buying this stunt. Oh God, but then we bring up the extra Kenya hired in Jamaica. Don't nobody need to hear about this. Now we get to the shady game at Brooklyn's party. She did it because she wanted to slick disc Candy and throw somebody else under the bus. It's really been 30 minutes of filler. I mean, there were no serious beefs. Sonya, you really could have come on as like a friend of the show. We didn't need a whole package with you. Just because you couldn't get along with Drew. She said being a housewife is more difficult than winning the Olympics. I can train for that. These heifers come at you from the side. Our next package is Marlo versus Kenya. I'm bored with it. We ain't seen them snipe at each other all season, and the sniping has been dull. If you're gonna snipe, snipe sharply. I mean, flashing back to Marlo in this pussycat wig. I mean, the fake booty reads. We already know about her lump and bump. This is why I'm bored with Kenya. She ain't bring nothing this season. I mean, a whisper of a better attitude, but no new plot line. Kenya, you did tell Drew you had an issue with her because she was friends with Portia, when Portia was your plot line.
And Marlo Amos is right.
You do dismiss people when you don't need them. Like the rest of the girls when you ordered crab cakes for your size self only. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Marlo's like, I just think Kenya's done with me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. I am stressed and depressed.
Kenya, she's not a sociopath. She's just not taking your shit. Now Kenya gonna say Marlo's name ain't Marlo. But we've checked her charges. Her name is Marlo, like it's Googleable. Now hold the hell on. Marlo has her birth certificate, unlike JoJo Dancer didn't have her marriage certificate. Kenya, we ain't seen your marriage certificate. Where's that? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some honest in it. Where's your marital certificate? What country did you get married in? Because you could be dragging out this divorce, but we ain't seen paper to first. You can file anything you want to. A judge ain't seen shit. Where is it? And now she gonna say that's not what Alex said. I ain't said shit. I'm the only Alex y'all know. I'm the only Alex that does gossip. So you must be talking about me. And I didn't say that. See, why am I in it? How did I get in it? I didn't even say nothing. And also, it's Marlo's pussy. If she wants to sell it to the highest bidder, so be it. Because we done all give it away for free and regretted it. So at least she gets paid for her puss and her pain. Kenya said, I think nothing of her, so those words don't hurt me. Like your men think nothing of you. So you know what it is to be thought nothing of and act accordingly. I see where you learned it. But Kenya decides to get low, and bring up Marlo's old charges and the woman who ended up committing suicide because of the wounds Marlo inflicted. And you saw how Marlo and Andy skirt side. From that top of the slide. They said, they didn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Fascinating. Kenya, I don't know why you want Marlo gone so bad. Without her, who will you spar with?
Marlo Amos said, Kenya, you're a lying bitch.
I'm sorry, but that story was all over the internet, and that's why you didn't get a peach. Oh, we gonna wrap the show up with Drew versus Sheree, with confessions from the squealing sissy. I don't know why these menses try to be housewives. He should go on that show, what is it, The Circle Atlanta, if he wants to find his light. Now, Andy asked, did you believe that Drew didn't pay? And you're going to say, well, I didn't like having the information. Then why did you share it? I'm with Sheree on this one. Oh, heifer. But you saw me on the phone call. The intention was, what do I do? Well, the first thing you do is you don't make that call on camera. Or you could have called Sheree and said, girl, they're talking about you. So the sissy says he didn't say what he said about Sheree. Now hold on, Drew. How you saying, oh, we pay our assistants very well, but his car is about to get repoed. If you were paying him well, his car wouldn't be getting repoed. See how that don't make no sense? So now Sheree gonna call the sissy direct. Dialing Castro 408. Dialing Castro 408. We have a booty to booty call. Booty to booty call. So I think he just flip-flopping for camera time. And also, Sheree and Drew, you need him too. Now he gonna say, well, I might have said he was gay, but I don't recall on this call. Then why you here? Child, that was the shit, but I'ma see you soon for part 3. Even though it's boring the hell out of me.